guys, what I am on with now is body lift 2-inch to the disco. I'm going to try and talk you through it, explain what's involved before you make the plunge, sort of money it's going to cost you, and definitely the time it's going to take. And what it entails is buy what effectively is a body kit, and what you get is spacers, obviously, like so. These are 2-inch, and then you get the bolt that goes through the middle. That's it. Now I have gone for new bushes as well, because if you're ever going to do something like this, you may as well spend a little bit more. How much was it? 50? Was it 50 or 60? Can't remember. Not even 60 quid. I think 50 quid maybe for a full set of bushes. So that's 20 bushes. 20 actually singles. Obviously 10 pairs, because you've got 5 mounting places either side, which I'll show you in a second. And then obviously washers or whatever you get extra. I went to an engineering company and I got them, which were slightly smaller, slightly thinner, but doubled up. They're working about the same. So I'll show you the actual bits and pieces first. Right, so 2 rears, obviously, as you can see, and then you've got 2 opposite each other there. This one starts at the sill, the other 2 at the end of the sill. You've got 2 underneath there, just at the bulkhead, and also on top of that, you've got 2 there at the front. Right, so they're the 10, sorry. Then also on top of that, which is why I've got the grinder out, because they are horrible things to get removed, is you've got 4 tied rods, which the rear 2 are connected to the seat belts, and the other 2 are connected basically directly to the back of the passenger and driver's seat. And the little lump thing, you get access through there, just a couple of screws and you're done. But I've had to cut them out because they've been obviously there from day one. So you'll need to order a pair of them, or a set of them. About 40 quid a set of them. And the problems you might have is there's a lot of different things you need to change, bracketry, etc. And to start with, obviously everything's been lifted, so that's the distance that it's changed. You need to have a bracket for your fuel filter, because obviously that's now 2-inch or more lower. You need to change the brackets for the radiator, because that's again obviously dropped, won't fit. You need to lengthen or replace the earth for main battery to chassis. You need to, I haven't got it off yet, but you're going to have to end up cutting this clean and putting spacers to lengthen this rod, which I suggest obviously at one end you do as you're lifting it, so it allows it just to free and doesn't sort of pull anything too tight or knack or anything. So I've had to undo that. What else is there? There is obviously brake lines are going to be too short. In this one it's 3. But that's not bad. That's a decent start. Your bumpers are now going to be a bit low. Now I haven't put the front on to know how far off I'm going to be with that. So that's something to consider. But the rear as well is going to be too low, as a standard bumper will sit quite low. It'll sit about there. So I obviously want to sit up here. So that's something else to consider. So generally there's a lot of work involved. But I think the positives are that you, in theory, are saving yourself a little bit more time and money. I'm going to take each axle out in turn, and I'm going to do all the bushes. When each one's out, do all the bushes, and we'll try and get everything done in one go before it even goes on the road. Then it's finished. I have replaced the centre box, and that's why that's the heat guard, which is absolutely shot. That's in the scrap pile. We don't need that. It's a single pipe, and it's obviously 2 inches higher again now as well, so it's clear. And I think that might be about it, folks. I think that might be about it. But the other positive things is access. You can get, access. Before I couldn't even get my hand down here or anything, and now I can get all the way around to maintain it. You can see there. Oh, there is actually. You can see the spacing for the boot floors. Obviously higher now, so they're going to have to be adjusted or adapted somehow to make up for that, to give it a bit of support. And I think that might be about it. When you're going about it yourself, all the best, and you get out of it what you want. But I think in general overall appearance, which I'll end on now, is an improvement, and it makes it look cooler as well. So there you go. Just a quick review of that. Hello, doggy. Hello. Hello. Job's a good one, away you go. So that's another video finished, and I hope you enjoyed it.